Welcome my friends. We are studying mathematics first term grade 6. This is revision questions and we have part number 6. Every part we have 10 parts. Every part 10 question choose, 10 question complete, 10 question answer the following. Let's start with 10 question choose. Let's go. We have the first question choose 51. If the upper quartile of the values m plus 1, m plus 2, m plus 3, m plus 4, k plus 5. Okay, where m is a positive integer. M is a positive integer. So is 16.5, then the value of m is what? Note with me. Now 16.5 is what? Is the upper quartile of these values, right? So write with me these values. Of course this k just m plus 5. So I have 1 2 3 4 5 values. Write it ascendingly. M plus 1, m plus 2, m plus 3, m plus 4 and m plus 5. Okay, now I have 1 2 3 4 5. I have 5 values. Now I have some data that the upper quartile, that's q what, q3 equals 16.5. Where is the upper quartile here? To find out the upper quartile, I must first find the median. Where is the median? We have odd number of values. That means the median is already the middle one. If you delete the first one from right with the first one from left, or the one from right, one from left, what do you note? That m plus 3 is what is the median. That's the median. Okay, but I need what? I need upper quartile. So the upper quartile come from this span or this span? Of course this span. So the middle of this span, okay, is the upper quartile. So the upper quartile or q3 will equals the average of these values. So I will add this value to these values divided 2. Note with me, m plus 4 plus m plus 5 over 2. That's q3. Now I know the value of q3 as 16.5, right? Okay, I will make it equal m plus m, that's 2m, and 4 plus 5, that's 9 over 2. All of this we are doing to find the value of what? Of m. Now you have some equation, just one variable as m. I can solve this equation and find the value of m. How to solve this equation? By putting m alone to the other to any side, right or left. Now we have some division here. I must times 2 by the both sides. Okay, why? Because 2 over 2 equals 1, and 2 by 16.5, note with me, 2 by 16 equals 32. 2 by half equals 1. So 2 by 16, 32. 2 by half equals 1. 32 plus 1, that's equal 33, equals 2m plus 9. I have some equation here. Let's continue. I need to find the value of m, right? So send this 9 to the other side. Okay, so here we have 2m, and I can make this 2m to the left side. Okay, that's equal what here? 33. And I sent this positive 9 to the other of 33 as negative 9. Right. So Next point, solve this. 2m equals 33 minus 9, that's equal 24, right? Now we need to find the value of m. I have the problem with this 2, so I will divide it both sides by 2. 2 by 2 equal m equal 1, that's m. That's equal 24 over 2, just 12. Now you find the value of m. Now you find the value of m as 12. Next point, 52. All the following are numerical data. We have two kinds of data, numerical or categorical. Categorical as words, like colors, okay, or subject. But numerical, any question you can answer it by number, okay. Now, names is numerical? No, it's categorical. But egg, numerical. Length, numerical. Temperature, numerical. So he asked us about the numerical data except what? Except categorical data. So I choose categorical data. Next point, 53. The opposite of the number 15. And here he asks us about the opposite of number. And the next question, additive inverse. That's the same. Okay, when he asks us about the opposite of number or additive inverse of number, any number, if it's positive, the additive inverse or opposite will be negative. If it's negative, the opposite or additive inverse will be just positive. That means any number and the opposite of it, if you add them together, the result will be 0. If you add 4 to negative 4, 0. If you add negative 4 to 4, the result will be 0. So we have here 15. So the opposite is negative 15. You have here absolute value of negative 4. First, the absolute value of negative 4 equal what? Equal 4. So find the additive inverse of 4, that's negative 4. Now let's continue to the next part of choose question. Point 55. In the equation x equals 5y plus 3, the dependent variable. So we have some equation. He asked us about the dependent variable. Okay, look here. We have some equation and the question of independent variable. So what is the difference between dependent and independent? That's a repeated question. Not with me. Always you have some variable alone, like this x or like this p. Always the alone variable like x or p is the dependent. So here ask us about the dependent. So the dependent is x. But here he asked us about the independent. So it's not b, because b is a dependent. So of course a is the independent variable. Okay. 57. K equals the product of m and 4 in equation is. So we have verbal phrase here. We need to turn it into an equation. Okay, K equals the product, that's mean times, okay, between m and 4, but I can turn this figure to another one, right? K equals 4 multiply m multiply 4 equal 4 multiply m. That's okay, commutative imperatives, okay, but I can write it as 4m. That's the same. Look here, K equals 4m. That's correct. 58. Which of the following is an equation? What is the conditions? Okay, if any expression to be an equation, just you have equal sign and right side and left side and some variable, one variable or two variable or whatever. Okay, now where is the equal, right side, left side and variable. Yes, that's equation. 59. 30 less than f equals y. And the equation is. So we have also verbal phrase and I need to turn it into equation figure. Okay. 30 less than f. Less than the maths, that means subtract. But 30 less than f is the biggest one or the greatest, and 30 is the smallest. So of course you will subtract the smallest from the greatest. So you start with f minus 30. Okay, equals what? Equals y. Write it? No, write it as left side. Okay, look with me. Y equal f minus 30. Y equals 30 minus f? No. Y equal plus? No. Y equal f minus 30 or f minus 30 equals y? That's the same. Okay, last point of the choose question. If we have some order pair 4 and what satisfies the role, we know that role equal equation. That's the same. Now, satisfies this equation. Okay, that's 4 is what? Look here to this equation. Okay, you have two variables. First, identify which one is the independent that's equal 4. Y or x or y? Of course, here x is the independent. So x value is 4. You have to be aware about this. If he write it as x equals half y plus 2, that's mean 4 is x or y? No, 4 is y. Because y here is the independent. Okay, now to find the value of the next part of the ordered pair, that's mean the value of y. Okay, now I just substitute x as 4. That's mean half 4 plus 2. That's equal what? Half 4. Half 4, that's equal 2. Plus 2. That's equal what? That's equal 4. Now we finished the first choose question. Let's go to complete question. First question of complete question is in 5 of power 4, the base is what? And the exponent is what? Of course, the base is the biggest number here, 5, and the exponent or power is this small number, 4. Next point, the base is 8. Now he told us that the base is 8 and the exponent is 4. So the exponential form, yes, like this, we call this form as exponential form. So the base and the exponent finished. Okay, next point, we have some square, side length is x. He called the side length of this square as x. Then what? Then the perimeter is blank and the area is blank. Note with me, you have some square like this square. This square have 4 side lengths. Every side length is x. Okay, what is the parameter of a square? That means length side times 4. But here he called the length side as x. So x by 4 or what? Or 4x. That's the same. So the parameter is 4x. Okay, and the area. We know that the role of the area is what? That's side length times itself. Okay, but here we have x by x. Note with me, x by x equal what? As exponential form. You you learned the exponential form. So x by x, that's mean x of power 2. X power 2 equal x by x twice. Okay, so I will write it in exponential form, x of power 2. Next point, blank are the values that lie away the other values. Note with me. Can you remember this? You have some values here and just a value away from these values. What is this name? The name of this point, of this dot, is outlier. So outliers are the values that lay away the other values. Okay, blank is the middle value of data set. When you have some data, some values, the middle of these values is what? Is median. Is median. Let's go to the next part of complete question. 56. He asked us about the additive inverse. Again, additive inverse. Okay, we know, we say that the additive inverse is just the same number with the opposite sign. If it negative, it will be positive. Why? Because if you add 6 to minus 6, 6 and negative 6 equals 0. Yes, so 6 is additive inverse of negative 6, and negative 6 is additive inverse of 6. Okay, okay. But if he give me 0, 0, no negative, no positive. 0 is in between the negative and positive. So what is the number you added to 0 to find it 0? Yes, that's 0. So 0 is the additive inverse of itself. 0 and 0. Next point, the LCM of 5 and 7. What? 5 and 7, it's the same prime number. Both of them is prime number. So to find the LCM, what you do? Just times together. 5 by 7 equals 35. Okay, okay. Now next point, blank is the value that occurs most often if 50, this is question 60. Okay, but what's the value occurs most often? We called it as mood. Okay, mood, the value occurs most often. Okay, last point of complete. He said if 50 is the greatest number of data sets, okay, and the range is 10, you have two data now. The first information that the greatest number is 50, and the next one, the range is 10. So let's remember the role of the range. It's the greatest, right, value minus the smallest one. Okay, so he gave me the greatest as 50 and give me the range as 10. And now he asked us about the smallest one. I don't know what's the value of the smallest. Now let's complete the equation. Okay, now let's give this smallest variable just some letter as s. Okay, so what's the value of s? Okay, okay. Now we have some equation. Look with me. You have minus s, right? Yes. Do you want minus s or just s? Just s. What you do with this minus? Send this s to the other side. Look with me. S plus 10 equals 50. That's easy, right? Now I need s alone here, so I will send this positive 10 to the other side as negative. So this equation will be just s equals 50, but we have plus 10 will be negative 10. That's equal what? That's equal 40. So s equal 40, and s is what? Is the smallest number which he asked us to find. So it's 40. We finished now the complete question. Let's go to the last question. Answer the following. The first question of answer the following, he say by using the opposite dot plot. We called it as dot plot. Okay. Find what? Find the median, the mode, the range. Just when you find this dot plot and you need to find the median, I will tell you the easiest way to find the value of the median. Okay, just do. I will delete one from right, one from left, two from right, two from left, one from right, one from left, two from right, two from left, one from here and one from here, one from here, one from here, one and one, one and one. What do you figure? We have two dot. You can't delete two dot of what? Of 13, so you have 13. I think that's easy. Okay. Next, the mode. What's the mode? The value occurs most often, right? Which one is the biggest frequency? That's also 13. And the range, where is the maximum one or the greatest value? Where is the smallest value? So 17 minus 10, that's equal what? That's equal 7. Okay, last question. If the number of goals registered by Al-Malik in 6 matches, we have six matches. Okay, Zamalek play. Now the goals number 3, 2, 6, 6, 1, 6. What he need? Calculate. First calculate mean, then median, and finally the mode. Okay, what's the mean? When you have some values like these values, okay, and you need to find the mean, use what? Use the rule. What's rule? The rule said the mean equals the summation or the sum of these values divided its number. So I will add all values together divided by what? The number of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 matches. That's equal. Now add 3 plus 2, 5, plus 6, 11, plus 6, 17, plus 1, 18, plus 6, 24, over 6 equal what? Equal 4, because 4 by 6 equal 26, 24, sorry. That means the mean value is 4, and the median. To find the median, what we do? Rearrange these values ascendingly. Look here, where is the smallest value? 1, then 2, then 3, 6, 6, 6, right? After that, like this way, I will delete one from right, one from left, one from right, one from left. So you have what? You have two values. If you delete this one with this one, there is nothing in between them. So to find the value of the median, I will add these two values divided by 2 to find the middle, to find the median or the middle value. Okay, that's equal what? 3 plus 6 equal 9 over 2.
The half of 9 equals what? Oh, 9 is odd, but I can make it as 8 and 1. Now 8 divided 2 equals 4. 1 divided 2 or 1 over 2, that's half. So 4 and a half or 4.5. So 4.5 is the value of the medium. Last point, the mode. What mode? The most repeated value. Of course, it's 6. So the mode is 6. Now we finished this part. Number what? Number 6 over 10 part. I wish you good time. Thank you. Goodbye.